Hello, friends. Today I will tell you about the 2022 film called Love on Call. Enjoy watching. 60-year-old Nancy Stokes, after 30 years of marriage, decides to try something she has never received, to have an orgasm. To do this, Nancy hires a gigolo, a young guy named Leo Grande. Nancy is very excited, so she asks Leo to do what they met in a hotel room for as soon as possible. Looking at the restrained woman, Leo tries to get Nancy to talk so that she relaxes. In the conversation, it turns out that Nancy has never experienced an orgasm at all, even when she was alone. Nancy's husband passed away a couple of years ago, after 30 years of unsuccessful attempts to give a woman an orgasm, and if something happens to Leo today, it will be the second man in Nancy's life. The woman can't relax in any way, so she begins to bombard Leo with questions. After learning that the age of Leo's oldest client was 82, Nancy calms down a little. She talks about her life with her husband, with whom she had sex in the same position for 30 years, without even trying something new. According to her, she just dreamed of trying oral sex, but her husband considered it humiliating and was ashamed of it. Nancy recalls a case when she and her parents went on vacation to Greece, where she met a young waiter about 20 years old, but Nancy herself was much younger. The guy did not take his eyes off her, as if he had not seen anything better. One night Nancy went out into the garden when her parents were already asleep. There she met a waiter who kissed the girl on the neck without saying a word, and then put his hand in Nancy's panties. The girl liked it, but someone started the car and scared the guy off. And the next morning Nancy and her parents returned home. The woman is excited by the story, so Leo, without wasting time, begins to kiss the woman. After a while, Nancy orders Leo again. Since the woman is a former teacher, she made a list of what she wants to try this time. By the way, she never had an orgasm last time. Now Nancy wants to try 4 poses, since Leo is too expensive, and the woman does not know if she will be able to order him next time. She wants to start with filiation, which is the first item on her list, but the woman is very constrained, so Leo turns on the music to relax her a little. After dancing, Leo gives Nancy a massage, after which the woman asks the guy to take off his shirt and starts touching his body. Feeling excited, Nancy moves away from Leo. The guy doesn't understand what's going on, but according to the woman, she has never touched guys like Leo. Pumped up and beautiful, like a model, a guy should look the way his clients want it. Nancy is unfamiliar with this, because a woman is also shy of her body. Leo asks her to go to the mirror, taking off her blouse. The guy tries to make Nancy believe that she has a beautiful body. Nancy wonders if Leo had any problems with the law because of his work. According to the guy, he is not doing anything illegal, because for money women buy a great company in his person. So that women do not feel uncomfortable, Leo always offers to buy several sessions. Nancy is annoyed because the woman believes that Leo is trying to divorce her for several meetings, but she is not too rich and cannot afford it, and then the guy also reduces the purchased meeting time with his conversations, so Nancy asks Leo to quickly fulfill the first item on her list. Staying on edge, she can't start again, fearing that Leo won't like how she does it. The guy tells Nancy about several of his clients, after which he admits that he likes to look at satisfied faces. After thanking Leo for the story, Nancy proceeds to oral sex. At the third meeting, the couple changes roles. Nancy had no idea how cool it was, but she never reached orgasm. The woman admits that she did a little investigation and found out Leo's real name, which pisses the guy off. Leo gets dressed and asks the woman never to call him again, calling this meeting the last. Some time later, Nancy orders Leo for the 4th time, setting up a meeting at a cafe. There Nancy accidentally met her former student, who works as a waitress. When Leo shows up, Nancy tries to come up with something so that the waitress doesn't suspect anything. Looking at the woman, Leo says that they have a meeting here about the sale of the car. When they were alone, Nancy admits that she didn't believe Leo would come. And the guy himself didn't really believe it. According to the woman, after meeting a guy, she feels invulnerable, as if a second life has awakened in her. So she told her friends about Leo, providing the guy with new clients. Nancy decides to reveal her real name to the guy. Becky, the waitress bringing the ordered coffee, decides to tell a little about Nancy, who was her religion teacher. One day she gathered all the girls from the class and called them women of easy virtue because of the provocative clothes. While the girl goes to get the bill, Leo tells Nancy that he confessed to his brother what he does for a living. His brother's attitude towards Leo has not changed, as he always suspected Leo of this. But Leo can't establish a relationship with his mother, who left a guy at 15, and all because one day the woman left for the whole weekend, and Leo invited his friends to a party at his house, and when his mother unexpectedly returned, she found the whole company naked, which is why Leo had to leave home. Even many years later, when she met her mother on the street, the woman did not react to Leo in any way, and at that moment Becky comes up. Nancy apologizes for the words she called the girls at school. Then she confesses that Leo is a gigolo, and she uses his services. After that, they go up to the hotel room to use the last item on Nancy's list, and this time the woman does not have an orgasm again. Leo gets out of bed and goes to drink water. Looking at the naked guy, Nancy begins to caress herself, from which for the first time in her life she gets pleasure, which Leo also noticed. Saying goodbye to the guy, Nancy says that this was their last meeting. She wishes Leo good luck, and when the guy leaves, Nancy goes to the mirror, looking at her naked body. This is where the film ends. Thanks for watching and don't forget about likes and subscriptions friends. Bye to everyone.